Hello and welcome to IndianMoney.com's YouTube channel. My name is Fayaz. I know what you're thinking, right? This is just another classic clickbait wala video where this guy will just say something which will not even have relevance in the idea of becoming crorepati, right? I clearly know what you're thinking right now, but believe me, this video is actually the kind of video that you should watch to ensure that you are able to develop that lifestyle or upgrade to that lifestyle that you actually want to achieve. All of us definitely deep down in our heart have this aspiration that we want to become a crorepati, especially in India, right? People think that, okay, once I have X amount of money in my bank account, I'll be able to live the life of my dreams. I'll be able to have a fancy lifestyle. I'll be able to eat in right kind of places. I'll be able to spend my time with the right kind of people. I'll be able to enjoy my life, have holiday, etc. But to do that, to reach there, especially if you're someone who comes from middle class background, we need to have the right kind of game plan. Okay, we need to follow certain steps to reach that particular objective. And this video, in a way, might help you to reach that objective. So without any further delay, let's just get into it. The number one thing or the number one step that you have to take over here is that you need to follow money. Now, what do we mean by follow money? Of course, we all follow money. We all follow money, and that's the reason why we have our respective jobs, we are having our respective businesses, professional services, etc. But not just that, have a money-making mindset. Have a capitalistic mindset, okay? Especially in a country like ours where we have a lot of socialism, communism, etc. It is very important that you think like a capitalist. Think like a person who is an entrepreneur. Think like a businessman, okay? Have a calculated approach in everything that you do. Only then will you be able to achieve that mindset, achieve the idea of making more money. So if you're someone who, let's just say that is trying to build a legacy for your family, and if you think that, okay, if I save money, if I keep my money in my bank account, or if I withdraw it and keep it in my house locker, I'll be able to, become a crorepati, then chances of becoming that or happening that are very slim. Because you need to understand what are the avenues, what are the places, what are the things through which you can make money and invest your money over there. Right? There are so many different types of asset classes which are available these days. People can invest in digital assets. People can invest in traditional assets like government-based investment schemes, gold, bank FDs, RDs, etc. Then we have options like shares, mutual funds, NFTs, equities, government-based bonds, etc. And there's also a concept of investing in startups. So if at all you are able to understand which are the avenues from which you can make more money, just follow them and take your steps to upgrade to that particular mindset. Next point is that don't show off, show up. So this is something which is very much interesting, right? So I was listening to a podcast recently and Kunal Shah, the founder of Crore, had very rightfully said that in India, we don't have wealth culture, we have status culture. What does he mean over here? So people don't really want to become rich. They just want to look rich. And how do you look rich? You look rich by probably having an iPhone, having an expensive watch, having a very amazing two-wheeler or a four-wheeler for that matter, living in a very fancy place, eating in fancy places, and showing off to people around you that you're actually rich. But deep down, all these things are because of your credit card, or probably you have taken a loan, or probably you have taken that money from your parents. And just to showcase that you're rich is not going to help you. Even let's just say that you are a person who is making 10,000 rupees for that matter every single month, and you are somehow spending this 8,000 rupees every single month in your food, in your rent, and all these other things. And tomorrow you switch a job or you get a promotion and your 10,000 rupees salary becomes 20,000 rupees salary a month. So if you continue to live in that 8,000 rupees expense wala lifestyle, and even if you have 20,000 rupees worth of money, this extra money that you are saving every single month, it can be 12,000 rupees for that matter. Even if you save it in a bank account for a year long, it will be 1,44,000 rupees. So imagine if you invest that in something which will fetch you 10% returns. So that 1,44,000 rupees can help you get maybe 14,400 rupees every single year in the form of interest. So this is how you need to think. Instead of spending that extra money or that extra income on these extra unnecessary things which are not adding any value in your life, rather you try to invest that money in something which will help you to get better returns. Next point is that save to invest. Don't just save to save. So this is a very interesting point. See, ideally what we do as Indians, as individuals, whenever we see uncertainty in the market, like right now, there's a lot of chaos around the entire Ukraine versus Russia thing. Stock markets are not showing the positive signs. Gold is becoming too expensive. Real estate is something which is of high ticket size. So people think that instead of investing in all these avenues, instead of losing our money over here, why don't I keep this money with myself? But there's a very popular saying that the ones who are able to make money, especially in stock market, are the ones who invest in the bear phase. And only when the bull run comes, only when the bull phase comes, will you be able to understand what a brilliant decision that you took in that particular company when you invested it, when the share prices of that particular company were low. Not just that, let's just say that tomorrow when equity markets will again shine, then definitely gold valuations will come down. So that's not the time for you to sell your gold valuations or sell your gold assets, right? That's the time for you to invest in something. And every time the market shows red, you should actually invest. And every time the market shows green, you should actually sell. This is completely opposite to the traffic signal psychology that we have, right? In traffic signal, whenever we say green, we go. And when we see red, we stop. But here in the investment, when you're seeing any quality assets whose value is coming down because of the market reactions, etc., this is the time for you to invest in it, okay? Don't just save your hard-earned money every single year to just keep it in your bank account, because inflation rate will eat up your savings. Inflation rate is as much as 5 to 6% in every single year in our country and globally as well. So it's very important that you understand the best possible asset class for yourself and then invest in double-digit returns giving asset categories. Next point is that avoid debt that doesn't pay you. This is very much common, especially with people who just start up their respective careers, right? Once we start getting money, once we start seeing a bank account getting credited every single month on the 1st or maybe on the 10th of that particular month, we feel very happy and we end up buying things which we think we need, but they actually are wants. They are not our needs. For example, I have seen so many of my friends, they actually buy iPhones and other expensive things on loan. And it's just a phone at the end of the day, right? Even if you're a person who is into any kind of client servicing or client facing business, even if you think that, okay, if I have a fancy phone, I'll be able to create a better impression. But believe me, that will just help you on surface level. If at all your work is good, if at all your work speaks for yourself, then you don't really have to have an iPhone. You don't really have to have an expensive watch. You don't really have to invest in a very good bike or maybe on expensive clothes. So don't take up loan that doesn't pay you back, okay? So if at all you're taking a loan, also take the kind of loans which will pay you. So buying a home on loan can be a good idea because this debt will help you to make money. How? It can be through rental income that you'll generate. Buying a car on loan is a good idea. How? Because probably you can attach that particular car in any of the cab aggregator company. Taking any kind of business loans for that matter might be a good idea. It might be a better idea compared to any other type of loans which are available. So don't take up loans just to have a better lifestyle. Take up loans which will end up paying you, like a business loan, like investing in something, and again, don't take up loan and invest in stock market and all these things, right? What I'm trying to tell over here is that try to take up a loan which will help you to make more money. So that's one thing that you should definitely keep in mind. So the next point is that money doesn't sleep. So utilize it, right? Whenever you're dealing with human beings, whenever you're dealing with machines, you have to take care of their rest. Even if you are using a machine for that matter, you cannot run it 24/7. Even if you have an employee in your organization, he or she might work with you for maybe 8 hours, 9 hours, or max 10 or 12 hours a day. Not beyond that, right? But money doesn't work like that. If at all you are investing your money in the right kind of asset categories, in the right kind of asset classes, then you will definitely be able to enjoy the benefit because money doesn't look at watch and punches out in your organization. Money continuously is working. Money has to be in circulation. And if at all you're hoarding money, then you're not helping your purpose of becoming a crorepati, right? You have to invest your money. Take out your money from your savings bank account and invest in something which will help you get good returns, because once you invest it in quality products, then it will keep working continuously, and that's how you'll be able to achieve that objective of becoming a successful person or a crorepati, especially in India. Next point is that eliminate poor mindset. There's a very popular dialogue from the movie Wolf of the Wall Street where the actor Jordan Belfort says that I've been a rich person, I've been a poor person, and I choose rich every single time. Because poverty doesn't have any nobility. Okay, if at all you are a person who want to upgrade to a brand new lifestyle, then you should definitely get out of the victim mindset. There's a very popular quote of Bill Gates which circulates a lot on the internet also, where Bill Gates apparently has said this, that if at all you're born poor, that's not your mistake, but if you die poor, that's your mistake. So you should definitely try to take your family, your lifestyle and yourself to a brand new level. You need to definitely choose the avenues, the ways through which you can reach to that next level. And if at all you are waiting for somebody else to come in your life and show you that path, then that's not going to happen, right? If at all you're walking on somebody else's path, then probably that path is not the right path for you. And even Dhirubhai Ambani had quoted this, that if at all you don't work for your own dreams, then somebody else will hire you to work for theirs. So if you don't want to do that, if you want to build your own dreams, build your dream lifestyle, then it is definitely important that you get out of that victim mentality and get out of that poor mindset. So it's very important that you spend your time with the right kind of people, approach people in and around your circle. If at all you think that, okay, you admire a businessman, if at all you really admire a farmer, you can directly approach them on LinkedIn, or you can definitely download the Financial Freedom app, and you can do that as well by accessing our community feature on the Financial Freedom app. I'll talk about this a little bit more, but let me just get back to the video right now. Next point is that you need to get your money to do the heavy lifting for you. How will you do that? Well, if you purely depend on one source of income, and if at all that one source of income is not sufficient to take care of your daily household needs, your rent, your fuel expenses, your grocery bills, your electricity bill, your Wi-Fi bill, etc. And if you're someone who's struggling very hard to upgrade to a brand new level or level up your respective financial status, then it is very important that you utilize your time well and you utilize your skills and your talent very well. So let's just say that your work or your respective office is from Monday to Friday, and on Saturday, Sundays, every weekend you get an off. So what are you doing after your weekdays? What are you doing after you log out from office? Are you utilizing your time to develop another source of income? Are you utilizing your weekends to have a side hustle? So it's very important that if at all you think that you're not having enough funds to invest, then you should definitely generate more sources of income. And also, investments has become very much more easier these days. Okay, there are RD investment options which are available in our country where you can start investing with as less as 100 rupees. There is option of investing in PPF where you can start investing with as less as 500 rupees. There's also option of investing in your favorite company's stock, mutual funds. So many companies' shares also for that matter might come less than 100 rupees for that matter. So you should definitely not have the mindset that if at all I want to invest, I need to have more money with me, only then will I be able to invest. I will have to invest in bulk amount or a sizable amount, only then will it make sense. You can even start investing through the SIP model, which is systematic investment plan model, and then also you'll be able to achieve your respective financial objectives. And the next point is that you should definitely shoot for not just 1 crore, but shoot for 10 crore. Okay, this is very important point. So don't just target 1 crore as a number, target more than that. Because practically speaking, today, especially in a city like Bangalore, if at all you want to have a fancy house, if at all you want to buy a good quality property, the property's value itself would be close to 70-80 lakh rupees, right? The minimum amount that you'll have to shell out from your pocket would be that much. So if you think that, okay, if I have 1 crore rupees, I'll happily retire, I'll be able to have a dream life, I'll be able to enjoy my life, I'll be able to travel, then sorry, my friend, that's not going to happen. Yes, that's possible if you get 1 crore rupees for yourself and if you continue to have the same lifestyle, if you continue to use the same public transport, if you continue to eat in the same restaurant that you're eating, if you continue to wear the same kind of brand of clothes that you're wearing, then maybe having 1 crore rupees will make sense. But if you think that after you get 1 crore rupees, you will be able to upgrade your lifestyle, have a more fancy lifestyle, have a more flashy lifestyle, then only having 1 crore rupees target will not make sense. You should definitely have a target of 10 crore rupees or maybe more than 1 crore rupees for that matter, and only then will you be able to actually have a crorepati status. Next point is that get a millionaire mentor or get a crorepati mentor. So I've time and again quoted this particular line in all of my videos that you are an average of 5 people you spend your time with the most. Although it might look like yet another classic cliched line, but believe me, this line has a lot of substance and it is very true. So if you're spending your time with people who are into fitness, if your friends constantly talk about fitness, right kind of diet, right kind of workouts, etc., etc., even you will end up working out a lot. If you're spending your time with people who constantly are traveling, maybe because of their work or because of the fact that they like to go out over the weekends, then you also start thinking like them. You also look forward to the upcoming long weekends, and then you also plan for your long trips or your vacations for that matter. But if you hang out with people who have the millionaire mindset, the business mindset, the people who are actually talking about money, progress, growth, businesses, investments, etc., then you'll end up becoming like them. And having a mentor definitely has a lot of substance, has a lot of importance. And that's the reason why on Financial Freedom applications, we have several mentors who will explain you about personal finance, career building, farming, and business. They'll explain you how they build their successful businesses. They'll help you understand how you can also correct from your mistakes. You can also, avoid certain mistakes and end up earning more money for yourselves. It can be through your farms, it can be through your businesses, or it can be through your investments as well. The link of this application is provided in the description box, where we have made so many courses on different topics. This application is available in 6 different languages, which is Hindi, English, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, and Kannada. Don't forget to download this application. The link of this app is provided in the description box. Until next time, my name is Fayaz, and this is IndianMoney.com English. Get wise, break